Greetings to all of humanity. It's really a joy, it's a pleasure, it's my honor to be greeting you now as bringing to you this message of emancipation, whereby I'm pointing you to look inwardly to discover that your real identity is your divinity. And that is why I want to speak to you concerning how your manifestation is already here. And as you know, I like to give homage to Abdullah, the black mystic from Ethiopia, who was Neville Goddard's mentor, who taught Neville Goddard how to understand the Bible along with the Kabbalah, and also allow him to have had his first practical experience of how the law really works. And later on, he would have come to have other mystical experiences, of which I would have had some of those same kind of experiences. So I know what he's speaking about. Okay? Now, we see that Abdullah taught Neville that everything is already here. That time is not real. That all of his manifestation, in other words, all that he would ever desire, is already here. But just you have to vibrate to a certain frequency to attract it to you. So here we see all of that was playing out when Neville went to Abdullah, having his burning desire. Even after you would have studied with him for 5 years, all of that knowledge was only theory. But there comes a time when he had to have experience for himself. And that is why this truth is based on experience, not belief. Not just knowledge. This is not just for hearers. This is for doers. And that is why it wasn't until when Neville was willing to do exactly what Abdullah told him to do, that he could have proved that all of his manifestation is already here and that everything has already been here, and that everything is energy, vibration, and frequency, and energy cannot be created or destroyed, but energy can be transmuted, can change into different form. So here we see Abdullah showed Neville that he had no worry, he had nothing to worry about, that he would have already gone to Barbados and he would have already gone first class. Teaching us that when we understand that all our manifestations are already here, we'll live a first class life. We'll have a first class mentality. Because remember, even Neville said everything to Abdullah was symbol. Everything to Abdullah was symbology. That is why I take this whole teaching from another angle, because I realize everything is based on symbology, and there's always a language of symbology. But one thing I know for sure, that language has always been to point you to look inwardly and to discover that your real identity is your divinity. So everything is already here, everything that you will ever desire. All you have to do is raise your vibration, start to believe more in yourself, Start to love yourself more. Start to affirm more positive things in your life. Start living a life of gratitude. Go to bed with an attitude of gratitude. Wake up in the morning with an attitude of gratitude. Practice scripting, journaling, whatever. Anything that will help you to exercise your mind. Not forgetting deep breathing. These are things that you need to practice also. And you must listen to the right kind of messages that will motivate you and encourage you to believe in your creative self. Because only until you do all of that, that you will come to experience for yourself that everything that you desire is already here, it's yours. All you have to do is change your thinking, and everything else will change. So you change your mind, you change your life. Change the concept that you hold about yourself. So you see, Abdullah Neville, you have to change the concept that you hold about yourself. Stop looking at the illusion around you, which is the wall around you, and believe that's the reality, when that is the shadow. And many are casting their shadow. And whatever you sow, that is what you will reap. So you have to know what kind of shadow you are casting. Because remember, the kingdom of God is within. And everything exists in our imagination, which is God in man. So you do not have to worry about your manifestation. All you have to do is do what you're told to do. In terms of, first of all, loving yourself and believing in yourself and embracing in yourself. Because that was the main thing that Abdullah was teaching Neville. And when we look at the systems that have been put in place in the world, it's all geared towards keeping you from actually loving yourself and believing in yourself and accepting yourself. They have taught you to hate yourself and to limit yourself, to put limitation upon yourself, so that you will not operate in your abilities and in your creative mind. Creative imagination is the most powerful thing there is. And that's what Abdullah taught Neville. Your creative imagination already is the manifestation. Because you are the pattern. You are the creator beholding the creation. You are the perceiver beholding the perception. So my brother and my sisters, just as Abdullah would have strengthened Neville and encouraged him to know that everything is already finished. This is all a play. It's a game. It's a dream. It's all happening in a dream. This is the house in which the real self, my real essence lives. Having this human experience, which is a temporal experience, that's my mortality. But there is my immortality, which is the enemy, my true my consciousness. That is God. So we see when Neville did have the experience, he realized that all of his manifestation, they're already here. Everything is already here, my brother and my sisters. So be encouraged, be strengthened. You're on the right path. You're doing the right thing. Stop worrying yourself. This whole world belongs to you. If you can know what is your calling, if you can know what is your purpose, and if you're willing to unlearn and relearn, if you're willing to do these things, you will prove them for yourself. So, with these short words of encouragement, my brother, my sister, I want to thank you very much for listening to me. And I want to say to you, if this is the very first time that you listen to me, what I'm saying is helping you in any way, I would like to say, if you haven't subscribed already, to subscribe, to like, to comment, to share this video. Also, I would like to encourage you to follow me on Instagram at Black Mind Guru, and also to check out my Patreon, where I have my course, The Inner Sun Science and Technology, the Inner Sun Engineering. Okay, and it's all about teaching you how to create your reality consciously. And we're living in a time now when they're trying to create a technology to block out the sun, to dim the sun. And I've been teaching you that the sun parallels the human imagination, the human imagination parallels the sun. For without the sun, there is no life and there is no light. And without the human imagination, there isn't anything made that was made. And the Bible tells you in Psalms 84:11 that the Lord thy God is a sun, S-U-N, and a shield, and no good thing will he ever withhold from you. And the Son has never withhold any good thing from humanity. For the Son is what powers all of humanity and give all of humanity its energy. So check out that course. Okay, also if you like to support this work by any other way, we have a PayPal, okay, link, and it's all down below. All the information down below. I'm encouraging you to just check it out. So with that being said, my brother and my sister, I want to say peace, love you all, I'm out.